Okay, let's start our today meeting. Firstly, welcome everyone. Thanks for your enjoying our Minertrend channel. I'm the host Ruda. Today, our topic is about how miners survive in the bear market. Then we can divide it three parts. Number one, is it good time to purchase the machines? And number two, what if the BTC price reaching the shutdown price of machines? Number three, what should we do if the BTC price reaching the shutdown price of machines? Okay, now we start the first part. We can see have two factors. The first one is the environmental analysis, and the second one is the coin price and the machine price analysis. We all know November was last tough time for cryptocurrency with fears of bankruptcy being felt across public companies. As the value of Bitcoin following the FTX crash earlier this month. Meanwhile, the mining difficulty reached new heights. Mining difficulty determined the amount of energy required to mine Bitcoins, and thus continue efforts. And the last Bitcoin mining difficulty adjustment occurred on November 21st with a block height of 764.064. At that time, the difficulty of Bitcoin mining increased by only 0.51%, but it reached the highest level in the history of 36.95 T. However, in the week after the 21st, the average hash rate of the Bitcoin network has dropped to about 249 extra hash. At present, the average block generation time of the Bitcoin network is also much higher than usual. The current average block generation time is between 10.2 minutes and 11.06 minutes. Since the adjustment of mining difficulty on November 21st, the block generation time interval has been higher. Previously, from September 29th to November 21st, the average block time was less than 10 minutes, regardless of whether the drop is 6.13% or 10%. It represented the largest drop in Bitcoin mining difficulties in 2022. The record of the largest drop in the Bitcoin mining difficulty this year occurred on July 21st, when it fell by 5.01%. We can see the cost of Bitcoin mining is around 18,141, which is higher than the Spartan of $6,442. The Bitcoin mining industry is under economic financial pressures due to the Bitcoin crash, with Bitcoin miners recently selling about 135% of their mined Bitcoin. It means miners are selling more coins than they recently mined, which means miners are dumping their previously mined Bitcoins. Then now start our other factors, coin price and the machine price analysis. First of all, we have to see this picture. This is the antiminer S9095 T price trend, and another picture is S90 Pro 100 T price trend. First of all, make a comparison of machine price. We have seen is the half-year price trend of Antimana 95T and the S90 Pro 110T machines. It is very easy to see that the price are not very optimistic in the past half year, showing a upward trend during the period. The price of 90.50 and 120 was relatively stable for nearly a month, but due to the constant changes in the market, the price of the machine also became unstable and also fell in the last 2 months. We can comparison with the BTC and ETH coin price. When we take a look at the price comparison of BTC and ETH in half a year, BTC falling from the 32,500 on June 1st. There was a slight signal for big rebound in July, but the upward trend didn't last long. The downward trend continued in the market in August, and it has been fluctuated in the bottom range in September and October. The price of ETH performed slightly better than that of BTC. There was room for a substantial rebound in July, but it didn't exceed the previous high. The subsequent continued decline is similar to the Bitcoin. Now we compare the relationship between the machines and the currency price by comparison. The machine price has a strong correlation with the current currency price. Through the above data analysis, everyone in the bear market can't escape their assets have shrunk significantly. Preservation of value allows the basic need of miners. The only way is to exchange time for space. Don't rush to sell your existing assets, even though it has reached the most tragic and degraded stage of the bear market. People's panic has reached the extreme. So like Buffett said, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. What we have to do is not to lose confidence in the market. Confidence is more important than gold. What we should be happy about is that in the bear market in 2022, there have been 1,199 rows of financial in the first half of the year alone, with a capital of 30.3 billion US dollars, exceeding the scale of the whole year of 2021. Some people only see the endless bleak present, while others see a bright future with a better tomorrow. Now we'll move on the next topic. What if the BTC price reached the shutdown price of machines? Because in economic activities, the biggest factor affecting the rise and fall is liquidity of the funds. If there is money in the market, it will rise, and if there's no money, it will fall. Because of the Russia-Ukraine war, the U.S. interest rate hikes. Various venture capital markets have been falling all the way, while the US dollar index has been rising, representing that the US dollar is more valuable, and the interest rate of treasury bonds have been risen, which means that the confidence of the market continues to decline. Moreover, many exchanges have been sundered one another. Encryption companies has declared bankrupt, but the pound has only risen but lost dropped. Then it overalls that. As an investor in the currency cycle, what we need to do follows that what we mentioned in buying, timing, and strategies. Investor plan, choose the opportunity to buy. What is the time to buy? In my opinion, there are survival factors that must be met in order to buy. That is to buy the bottom. We can see the first one is the beneficiaries fundamentals, and the number two, attractive price, and the number three, most people are brash. Number four, signal of funds entering the market. Good fundamentals represent a good market environment. Federal Reserve Chairman mentioned in his speech that the space of interest rate hikes will slow down as soon as December. Immediately, good rose by $10 and continued. BTC also continued to follow up, and confidence was gradually rising. It should be noted that if the market is still raising panic and the price doesn't flash kick very much, it might be a bottoming signal. The support of BTC around 16,000 is better than 20,000, which is the shutdown price on Minertrend. BTC mining machines, if it breaks through the 13,000 to 23,000 range, I think it is suitable for bounty hunting price. Of course, there must be technical support. Okay, now to see the last topic. What should we do if the asset keeps depreciating? So analysis, we simply know that we holding is depreciating. And what should we do? We can see, now we have to see 5 sets of parameters which coincide with commonly used moving average. The parameters are based on the high and the low points of each long and short period, providing a clear and simple trend chart. The 5 parameters are as follows. We can see here is the express line and the snow line and the getting crowd base and the transfer line. Okay, now I have to say what is that SPY line means. Transfer line, express line, up, down, reasonable, singular line. Convert line, algorithms. The sum of the highest price plus the lowest price in the past. In the past 9 days, divided by 2, and the best line and is the slow line. Up and down trend changes, which can be used as Chinese stops. Best line algorithms, the sum of the highest price plus the lowest price in the past 26 days divided by 2. And about the genting, span and algorithms, calculated by dividing the sum of the conversion line and the best line by 2 and plotting the results over the previous 26 days. This is to say, it is the average of the midnight term center of gravity and span B crowded base. Span B reason divide the sum of the highest price and the lowest price by 2 and then plot the results over the previous 52 period to calculate. That is, it is a long-term average of the center of gravity. And the delay line, used to display areas of support and resistance. After satisfying lines, then we can see how to do that in our straight edge practice project. First one, price and crowd. Long, when the price crosses the red cloud and the upper boundary of the green cloud enter the market and do long. Short, when the price crosses the red cloud and the lower boundary of the green cloud enter the market and sell short. And we can see another one. Strategy 2, delay line. When the delay line is above the crowd, it represents a bull market. When the delay line goes from bottom to top and crosses the top of the crowd, it represents the beginning of a bull market and you can enter the market to buy. And then 2, when the delay line is below the crowd, it represents a bear market. The delay line passes through the bottom of the crowd from top to bottom, which represents the beginning of a bear market, and you can enter and sell. And number 3, when the delay line is in the crowd, it represents a volatile market. And then we can choose 1 hour as a tester period. Long, the delay line cross the upper boundary is the crowd and the price above the crowd. Short, the delay line cross below the lower boundary of the crowd and the price is below the crowd. Take a profit. So we can the delay line cross the upper and lower boundaries of the crowd. Spot lows, prayer was high, prayer was low. And number strategies practice 3. Intersections of the transfer line is the first line and is the best line. Best line means it's no line. Then number 1, when the fast line crosses the snow line from bottom to top, and then you can buy. And then 2, when the fast line crosses the snow line from top to bottom, and you need to sell. And we can see the long-term golden cross, a cross where the short line crosses the long line upward, and short this cross, a cross where the short line crosses the long line downward. Take profit, faster line and the snow line cross again, and stop loss. Previous price high at the previous low. And the 4th strategy practice crowding combining transfer line and the base line. When above the green crowd, the faster line crosses the slow line from bottom to top. Then combine. When under the red crowd, the last faster line crosses the slow line from top to bottom. Sell it. Choose 1 hour as the test period. Assist in judging the directions of trend. From the long term, golden cross at the price is above the green crowd and a short deadline and the price is below the red crowd. Take profit, fast line and slow line close again, and stop loss. Previous high and previous low. Now we can do a summary. 1. The crowd lawyer can play the role of support or resistance and the seeker the crowd lawyers, and the more obvious the role of support resistance. Number 2, if the price moves too far away from the faster line, or if the faster line is too far away from the slow line, the price may return to the interval between the first line and the slow line again, which means a temporary adjustment. Number 3, crowd system parameters can be adjusted in different currency pairs of different time periods. Properly adjusting parameters can improve efficiency. Number 4, it can be used with other indicator to filter loss. Okay, the above is the content shared in this topic, and welcome to leave me a message about your idea. And you also can join our Telegram Discord group. We can make more discussions there. And thanks for your time. See you. By the way, did anybody have any problems and questions? Anyway, if you have any ideas, you can join our Telegram and Discord group, and we can make more discussions about their market and other things there. And thanks for your time. Thanks for joining Minertrend. You can pay more attention about ours, and we have more content about bear markets and the prep term winters. See you next time.